Hello and welcome to Lesson 4, Composition WIP T Level 2. Now for our objectives. After the lesson, you will be able to increase your English vocabulary and write 3 verses using WIP T strategy with accuracy. For your materials, you will be needing your ball pen and your correction tape, your gadgets, laptop, cell phone, or tablet, of course, your worksheets. But this time you need a board paper para ihapin nimo sa imong page nga gitrabaho or gisulatan or hindi siya mulama dito sa next page. Pwede sa ka maggamit og cardboard or whatever nga medyo gahit siya. And then of course, kay vocabulary building man ni siya, then you need your dictionary whether in book form or in your or from your gadgets. Now, take note of these pages because this is the pages that you will be working on. Okay, so what is WIPT? And WIPT is a system or a strategy that Marian developed for children to have an easy time creating or composing free verses. Now, WIPT stands for, the W stands for what? Meaning, sabi na siya, unsa. So in this column, you will find all the guidelines kung unsa imong isulat item per item. So let's start with the first column, and that is the what, unsa. So the following in yellow and pink are the things or the guide kung unsa inyong isulat dito sa column 2 and 3. Okay? So let's go first sa atong first item. First, you need to think of an object. And then, pila ka buok in terms of quantity. So there's a quantity and then there's the object. Ikaw magbuot sa nga object. Is it a toy? Is it food? Is it uh, school supplies or whatever. Or it could be something else, as long as it is an object that you're interested in. And then, when you have your object now and the quantity, you will then think of, unsa may sukod ani niya? Unsay kabugaton ani niya? Pag may kagsukod, gamay, dako. Pag may kag-weight, bugat ba siya? Gaan, super bugat. Unya, unsa dayon ang iyahang baho or iyahang smell? Is it sweet smelling? Is it pungent smelling? And you can find in the dictionary ang other description when it comes to smell. Okay, the third one that you will write there, and I'm talking about single words or duha ra gyud na siya ka word. Agsa sa isa ka item. Oh. So the next one is the color. Unsay color ani imong object? And then ang imong color, you will further describe it sa, okay, what can you say about sa iyahang hue, sa iyahang shade? Kata kung red, light ba siya, dark ba siya? And then, what is your opinion about the color? Unsa may kasulti sa iya? Blunt ba siya nga color or screaming ba yung color? You have to, describe the color as well. Then when you're done with the color, imo na yung i-describe ang imong object. Kung hikapon ang imong object, kasi shape ani niya. So there are lots of shape. And then, after that you describe ang ihang shape, i-appeal niyo din na kung imong hikapon ni imong object, tamis, rough, soft, hard, gooey, slimy. So daghan gyapon kaayo ang description dinha. And then after dinha, i-describe dayon kung unsa ang imong, like ang lami dana niya nga kuan, ang lami dana niya nga object nga imong gisulti. And then how do you feel about it? What is your opinion unsa imong ikasulti sa iyahang tastes o sa imong gibati? Related of course sa object nga imong pili. And then finally, you will also describe kana imong object unsay sound ana niya. Para sa imo unsay sound when you do something about nakabaton sa imong object, na ba siya ma-create na sound? Then you write it down. Now, kanang imong object, balik ta sa previous, sa taste, kung wag ganit taste na, wala sa kay kasulti sa taste, but really try to think of a description under sa categories of taste. Now, when you're done with this, so naana imong object, no? Ana din kay 5 category of description, which is aris na siya, size and weight and smell, opinion, hue and color, shape and touch, taste and opinion and feelings, and then sound. Now, Kining tanan kung makita nimo nimong object or mahikap nimo or nasa imong kamot, unsay imong madumduman? This is the last part which is your comparison na imo ikumpara na makadumdum ka sa unsa, makadumdum ka ba nga mura siya tanong? Kay kung tanong ta unsa siya nga tanong? Kani imong object. Now kung di sad tanong, makadumdum ka og kuan, makadumdum ka og lugar, then you tell something about the place. Or basin makadumdum ka pag makita ka na nga object, makadumdum ka certain nga animal. Or makadumdum kag tao, then you write the tao right there. No? It's just one word or two ra gid mo isuwat ay pagsuwat og taas. And then kung di gani makadumdum ka baglaing butang pag makakita ka ani nga butang or action ba or mga events, pesta, bunyag, birthday, something like that. Or you can also have feelings, no? So, pag makita nimo ni siya, mubati ba ka nga, kani siya, makita na ako ni, ako ma-feel kay kalipay, good, or joy, or happiness, or uh, kakulbaan dayon ko, or agkahadlo ko, or mingawon ko, no? So, when you compare, dili pwede tanan siya imong i-compare. Isa ra pamilig isa lang ana, which is like which of these things ang pinakaduol nga mo symbolize or mo relate sa imong object. Okay? Now, so we're done with that. Now let's go to the second and third columns. It means I say, meaning to say, unsay akong ikasulti, which is ang tubag nimo sa first column nga unsa. And then of course, every time nga nakaisulti, nagig kay punctuation kay every sentence that you will be saying, there should be a mark at the end aron mag-indicate kung nahuman na bang imong istorya or wala. Na-excite ka ba, nangutana ka ba, na-jud na sa punctuation. And in our case, it is usually a period. Kaya nag-state man ka, nagpahibalok ka, nga naa kay ingon ani, nga mauna siya. Gawas kung pangutana, parihaanin sa what, that's a different story. Alright, now let's start. Now, let's start with the first one, quantity and object. Na ako ni ha, dili ninyo pwede ni nga awaton. This is mine. This is my composition. So in the previous na sample sa whip tea level 1, I used the apple. Therefore, I will just continue with that. So ang akong apple sa whip tea level 1, akong gisumpayan karon og word nga 1 kay nangita mag quantity. So now, ang akong first column is 1 apple. Okay. Now, ang second, ako din i-describe something ako 1 apple in terms of size and smell. So, the size is small and the smell is sweet. Okay. Now, what about the opinion and color? Of course, you will put a period right there because ingon ko na dito punctuation. Wala mo ko lang ikasulti, subutan ako sa period. So, to continue, pag abot sa color, I chose the color red. And then, ingon nga, butangan ako ni siya, unsang hue or opinion ako sa akong color. So, my opinion about my 1 apple is bright red gid ang yang color. And then, of course, I don't have anything more to say, so I put a period right there. And then, what is the shape and touch of my apple? It is round and it is smooth. And of course, the punctuation. And then the taste is tasty, or I can say yummy. And then my opinion or feelings is delicious. That's an opinion. It's delicious. And then I put a period again. And for the sound, when I bite it, I can hear crunch, something like that. So I can say crunch or crunchy, it's the same. And of course, my punctuation. Now, what is my comparison? So, pag makakita kong apple, kani ang iyang dagway, isa ra gid ako kadumduman. It's an event. And that is Christmas. No, not event, but it is an object. It's Christmas ball. Kita mo anong Christmas ball, di ba? Kasi makita ko apple, makadumdum lang ko Christmas ball. And because that is really making me happy, so I put an exclamation point as my punctuation. Now we're done with our 3 columns, which is the WIT. We now finally go to the last column, which is therefore, meaning to say, so, busa, sabi ni Saya pa, ako lang ibalhin ang tanang nga akong gisulat sa column 2 and column 3. Isahon ako to see my free verse composition. And it will look like this. So, my title is 1 apple, and I say small and sweet, Bright red, round and smooth, tasty and delicious, crunch, Christmas ball. So, there you go. Di man ito kung maglibog mo, balik-balik ka pagtanaw ang previous nga page on how to do it as your guide. And then look for the pages na inyong makita karon dito sa inyong worksheets. Now, the one on the left with the, what's this? Is it a yellow-orange border? You need to write there again ang katong inyong sa column 4, sa therefore nga column. And it will look like this. Sa manuscript na form of writing. Now, because you're already in upper elementary, then you need to use or write it in calligraphy, which looks like this. Okay, don't get mixed up. Ang atong yellow, orange, or what color is this one ang border niya? It's manuscript form. Ang sa yellow, green, which is on the right, should be in calligraphy. Okay, so these are the pages. Take note of it. Kani ang inyong pangitaon dito para magsulat mo sa inyong manuscript of calligraphy. So, there you go. That is how you do composition on this level. Na kung kulbaan gani ka, buti pasabot ana, ay kablaka. Kulbaan ka kay marag lisod, sakto ang imong gibati. Now, that is because wa pa makakabalo kung unsay imong buhaton ug unsay imong sulaton. But now I am giving you the step-by-step way unsaon nga makakompose ka. Now, what you need to do is simply push yourself to the max. Kung maglisod ka sa words, palaban din ka sa dictionary, whether it is sa imong phone or sa book version of the dictionary. Magpalaban jud ka, either you ask teacher or kinsa bay nag-assist sa imuha, or independently just check on the dictionary. Now, do not worry kung masayop ka. Why? Error is okay. Okay, magsugod pabaya ka. So, if you keep pushing yourself, if you keep trying and trying, writing and writing, ako na sa mayon sa imo, ka-perfect ba? So remember, practice makes it perfect. Now, kung gusto ninyo, pag dako ninyo, meaning adult na mo, you will be able to earn enough or more, and by more I mean money, then you need to have the tenacity. Ano, porsigido kagay kaayo nga ma-master nimo ang imong communication skill in both writing and speaking. Meaning, here at Marion, whatever ang i-require sa imo sa classes, you need to speak up, you need to write, you need to compose. Just really, really try. Okay, because one day, composing will be your life. Composing will be your business. So, having ended the day, I will see you next meeting. All right, then. Thank you so much. And I want you to spend more time, practice composing. Au revoir.